Alright, what's up guys? My name is Danbot and this is City Skylines. What SimCity should have been, basically. You'll notice there's already a ton of Steam Workshop content available. That is a good thing. So we're going to hop in and we're going to continue our game. So you may have seen me taking a look at this on stream. This is the same city from stream. Played the game for a couple hours. Not a huge city, enough to give me a very good feel for the game. I'm really enjoying it. So let's talk about why you should get it or why not. Is it worth your time? So here we are in Lone Sucksville. Yep, got something on fire. That's not really okay. Let's get rid of that real quick. So as you can already see, you can get up close and personal with your buildings. There's a very impressive amount of detail. We could do little things if we want, like, let's see here. There are no people walking around right now. We'll go check out one of the residential zones real quick. So yeah, like I said, very impressive amount of detail. There's somebody. Hello. So one thing that we can do, which is really neat in this game, is Oscar Greenway. Nope, your name is now Bobby Boucher. And you're going to go play the foosball. You're a well-educated young adult. Well, you're clearly not Bobby Boucher, but... yeah, very impressive graphically. They've got a lot of really neat things going on. So let's zoom back out. They also have this fake Twitter up here, which will kind of clue you in on what the citizens of the city are thinking about things. We need some more garbage collection right now, it looks like. Our dump's full. So, let's take a look. You'll notice that when you, it's 53% full. And this one is 84% full. Now, we're actually okay on garbage. You'll notice that when you click into various system tabs, it looks a lot like SimCity. This is not by accident, I assure you. You can see lots of different infographics. You got your water, your electricity. I don't want to talk about garbage. Your happiness, education, health, levels, which is residential, commercial. You've got your wind, your traffic, which traffic is a big deal. In fact, I've got some pretty bad traffic over through here. Pollution, fire safety, noise pollution, crime. Crime is really not a big deal in this game. There's not even any police stations over here, and there's no crime. Transportation, population. 22 births a week, 27 deaths a week. My population's dying quicker than it's coming in. And all your other stuff, your outside connections, leisure. So, we need some residential. And I just got an achievement for looking at all the little windows, so that's nice. They want some more residential. So let's talk about zoning in this game. So there's different ways you can zone. You can do that. You can draw it. You can paint, which I will go ahead and unpaint this real quick just by holding right click, which is fantastic. There's not a separate tool for it. Or you can use the large brush, like this. And these people are really bothered about garbage. Let's see what he has. Adults. There's a lot of people living in that house. Wow. Alright, so they want some more residential. They're also complaining about power. So, because we're using all our power. Typical city building game, you do have to stay on top of all of your supply and demand. There. Let's take a look at power again. Production 16, use 111. Really probably need to look at getting a better power plant. I've kind of been hoping to get the oil power plant up and running when we hit the next population level, which should be coming up soon. So you do, yep, we're a town now. So we can do some interesting stuff with our city planning. Now this is where City Skylines kind of gets unique, and we're going to pause real quick. So, you'll see right here next to zoning, yes, I can build the bus depot, thank you. There are these industry tabs, oil industry, ore industry, farming. This one is forestry. This one is to erase a district. So these districts allow you to set up unique areas within your town that you can set different policies to. For example, my whole city has recreational use, meaning that recreational use of controlled substances is allowed. It attracts more tourists, it raises my tax income, it also raises my police budget, but it does reduce my crime rate, which is nice. We can do a heavy traffic planning. We've got some stuff that is locked out right now. We've got to reach other population milestones, but there's a lot you can do just to customize your city. Let's look at the resources. So as you can see, there's a bunch of oil right here. So what I want to do is get me some industry out here. So the oil's basically right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a 4-lane and a 4-lane, and that's going to be the start of our oil industry. And what we're going to do is zoom on down, and we're going to zone it like such, or I could simply choose to do that and that and that, and that is all set squarely atop the oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to draw a district, and we are going to, can I see the view again? Thank you. We're going to make this oil district. If the game will let me. Can I please? Do I have to let them build first? I might have to let them build first. Oh no, wait, it's selected for oil now. I have to paint it. Now, I do need to get some stuff over here for them. Let's pause real quick. And that is an oil industry. There we go. You see how it has the oil drop? So now, what they need next is power. Which, since they're over here by themselves, I'll give them their own power plant, because we'll need it over here eventually. And then we'll just simply hook them into the water system. And there you go, we switch back. Now these are some of the tools that you can use to really customize your city to make things pretty powerful. So this should start raising our income a lot. And I should be able to ice cube factory, really. But this is set to be an industrial area, so there's a new piece of land available. Let's talk about that. So each one of these squares is roughly the size of a plot from SimCity. I can buy a lot more of them. Like a lot more. I can have up to 9, so a 3x3 grid. So you can really get a massive city going. And I like how they're gated off behind different types of behind different population goals and things like that. Now we have massive residential demand, so what we're going to do is go back over here. And like I said, a large part of this game is very much the standard city building experience. It is to kind of meet the needs of your people, micromanage some things. And I love drawing freeform roads. Now I know some people that watched the stream the other day were getting really annoyed with me about the way that I city plan. I'm just kind of playing with this game and just really reveling in the fact that I can do things that SimCity did not let me do. Really, there's a very awesome sense of freedom that comes with the way that this game handles things. I do grid things out, but not necessarily in the way that you would expect. So you do need to be careful not to waste land, because you do need to have roads every so often to zone things. But so what we're going to do here is, because they want residential, we're just going to zone a whole crap ton of residential. We'll go along the outside first and fill in later as they might need it. But we do need to put down some other services, such as medical care. So we need to put a hospital there. We need some police. We need some fire, which we don't have enough money for. But we do also need a school, which we also don't have enough money for, but we will shortly. One thing I'll demonstrate in a moment that is really nice. Let's hook the water up, actually. In SimCity, as in a lot of the other city building games, if you placed a service building incorrectly, you were kind of stuck with where it was. In this game, you can relocate them. It's as simple as going right here and clicking relocate. You can also open the budget panel for each individual service building. There you go. And we can mess with the budgets for each one of them. Now, I do want to put in that school. So, let's put in an elementary, and let's put it right there. There we go. And we can also, if we really want to keep them happy, put in a nice little playground right next to the school. There we go. So that should make everybody all happy. We're all just happy citizens of Lone Sucksville here. So yeah, guys, so you may be wondering, is this game worth my time? Well, it is if you like city building. It can be a little heavy on the simulation side. There's some minutiae. I think for the most part, this game strikes the right balance of being between a game and a simulation, but sometimes, especially with things like traffic, it's a little too easy to get caught up in the micromanagement scenario like this. This needs something doing to it, so I'm not really sure what we can do to it, though, because I can't upgrade it to that type. Let's see, that's not done anything to eliminate the problem, because the actual problem is right here. So you can get really caught up in micromanaging your traffic. I'd like to put an overpass here, but I really can't. This road needs upgrading. You can also get really caught up in the public transit stuff. The bus systems are insanely complicated. You can really spend a lot of time nitpicking with them. And then on top of that all, you do need to continue managing all of your other building projects, such as zoning appropriate residential for your citizens to live in, making sure they have places to work, making sure they have places to shop. So, a typical city building game, but this game handles it exceedingly well. We're running out of water availability, so we're going to put in another water pumping station. And we're going to hook it on up. There we go. And that's slammed our water availability right off the top of the charts again, so we're good there. So you'll see people steadily moving in, children playing on the playground. There's basketball games going on at some of the basketball courts I've put into the city, and just lots of really neat stuff. I'm a big fan of the way this game shows you all the infographics. I'm really just a big fan of the way this game presents itself in general. Now let's talk about the single player, because that's pretty much all there is. There's not a multiplayer campaign yet. And there's not really a single player campaign. There's just build your city. Now they've got a great foundation here, and I feel confident that we will see... Let's let the city run in real time for a minute. I feel confident that we will see some things coming in, such as... Whoa! We have a power cut here? We're producing more than enough electricity. What's going on? I'm confident that they have a great foundation here for us to... You know what? You guys are causing me problems, so just have your own wind turbine. I'm not really sure why they abandoned here. Do you guys have power? Did I get... You have a power station of your own. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they abandoned, but they have a great foundation here for adding in other stuff if they want to. Why are we out of power? I'm looking forward to seeing scenarios pop up in the Steam Workshop. So just really a lot of neat stuff that they could do with this game that I hope is forthcoming. There's a great foundation here, like I said. So, yeah, guys, if you want to see more of City Skylines, be sure to hit subscribe. You can also catch us streaming it over on the Sanitarium FM and on my channel, Dimebot, on Twitch TV. So we will be taking more of a look at this game because we are all big fans of it. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. As I said, my name is Dimebot. Later.